How's it, everybody? A warm welcome to the NFT show. I'm your host, Philip Kalinko, and tonight we're going to be looking at 5 NFT projects that could explode in June. Let's start off and have a bit of a look at markets. If we have a look over here, we're having a good day on crypto. Has retraced a bit from earlier, but we're sitting with Bitcoin $31,294, up 4.5% on the day. Ethereum $1,857, up 2.25% on the day. Then you can have a look. Generally, got some green over here on the Ethereum. Looks like a bit of a mixed bag, but a lot of green as well. Went as high as 1,900 earlier on ETH. Look, we're going to have ups and downs within this bear market, but my view is still very firm, unfortunately, on us having an extended bear market in the crypto markets and in turn in NFTs. If we have a look here at our OpenSea daily volume, yesterday we had 33 million, the day before 33 million. If you take into account Luxray, you're looking at about 40 million, so still very, very much down. But something interesting to look at over here, OpenSea monthly active traders, that's looking quite healthy at 164,000 active traders, considering that we're less than a week in. The whole of last month, we only had 422,000. So that's actually quite good. It means that some people who had possibly gone away for the summer or were fed up with NFTs a bit and needed some space are starting to trickle back. And I think that that's quite an important metric to look at. If we have a look at what's trending in the last 24 hours, we got Bored Ape Yacht Club at the top, which they haven't been for quite a while. So a blue chip featuring in the top 15, imagine that. 95.9 Ethereum. We've got Shit Beast, which I've got no idea what it is, but maybe I should know if the floor price is 0.37. We've got a Solana project, Great Goats. We've got Murakami Flowers. They have got an airdrop coming out, which they announced recently. These guys went all the way from about 2.8 ETH and they've bounced to 4.2. They did say that if you haven't opened your seed yet, you won't be eligible. So if you've got the seeds, you should open them. But yeah, the flowers have jumped. Ziggy, you are perfectly on time. Perfectly on time. We've just started. Thank you for joining us. FTC official at number 5. Goblin Town, 5.88 ETH at number 6. We All Gonna Die, which I think 99% sure this was a free mint. And sitting at 0.71. Tower of Cult, 0.04. Vivid Limited has pulled back a bit at 0.1. Hello Official, 3.75. Other Deed at 2.8. Ill Poop at NFT at 0.49. Murakami Flower Seeds at 4.99. You can see they have come down a bit because people are opening them. Bookie at 0.8 and Mutants at 19 Ethereum. If we have a look here, just to get an overview of green versus red, you see that we've got pretty much a mixed bag, equal green versus red in the last 24 hours. If we have a look at a live view of what's trending right this second, literally the second on the 5-minute candles, we've got Freehand NFT, which I imagine was a free NFT, Bored Ass Goblins, Zimmy Raiders, Shades of Your NFT, Boko the Bean Farmer. That one is the Azuki one where all the holders collectively own one Azuki. Haven't seen that for a while. Shit Beast again, Official Curiosity. So this is actually a good take of what's happening in this market. I don't see any top projects in here, to be quite honest. A lot of it is just derivatives of derivatives. And I mean, look, the free mint degen side is in full swing, and I think that's good. Let people come in the market, let it, without investing, and see what happens. But that actually gives us a good understanding of what's going on in the market. Any latest news we want to look at? Only thing I want to bring to you currently is that here you've got Gail Sari together with Beeble. And Gordon, sorry, with Beeble. And Gordon is one of the heads of Yuga Labs. Beeble's a big guy in the space who everyone said was behind, or thought was behind, or thinks is behind Goblin Town. And his tweet says, "This guy with the great hair showed up to dinner and started making goblin sounds. What does it mean?" So just fueling the fire of whether Beeple's involved, is Bored Ape Yacht Club involved? Because this is Gordon is one of the main guys at Bored Ape Yacht Club or Yuga Labs. I do think they personally, I don't think that Yuga is involved, and I don't think that Beeple is involved. I think they're just having a bit of fun with it, to be honest. Yuga Labs did come out afterwards and say they categorically deny that they were involved in it. So yeah, I mean, it's the nature of what's going on. Either way, the Goblin Town is doing incredibly well on their marketing. They had their burger drop recently, which went flawlessly. You could choose your ingredients. It was really well put together, and they've been hinting at further drops as well. So yeah, definitely interesting. All right, guys, let's get into it. There currently aren't really a fortune of projects that I'm excited for, to be quite honest. So there's a couple that we've covered already, and I'll put the links in the description to this video. The ones that I am excited for that have been on the burner for a while is Meme Land, probably the biggest one coming up, and I think will be huge. We've covered it previously. There's a video out about it, and it will be linked in the description. Then we've also got Lonely Pop, which we've also covered, will also be linked in the description. That was the one by OX Studio. I'm slightly less bullish on it now that they've announced that their mint price is 1.5 Ethereum at Dutch auction, but still, I think that that's absolutely ridiculous. Even Three Landers, which made them famous, which made OX Studio famous, was their first successful project, is sitting under ETH, and that's their OG project. So to think that they think that a new project should be minted at 1.5 ETH is honestly ridiculous. And yeah, but everyone's going to sit there until it gets to a normal price. So yeah, not very happy with that one. And I'm also looking forward to Possessed, which we covered previously. So now, in doing tonight's show, I've found some projects that I am excited for. They've got huge value, huge potential, but they're early. They're very, very early. So they could go either way. A lot of them don't know mint price, don't have roadmaps yet, no websites yet, but it's stalking the artists, it's stalking the creators. That's what's driven this narrative. So the first project that we're going to look at is Multi-Beast by the Haas brothers. Now, the Haas brothers are some of the most notable artists in the world. They're super exclusive, and they cater to the upper class. They have commissioned Hollywood stars, Leonardo DiCaprio, Harry Styles, and a whole lot more. So they've got this NFT project coming called Multi-Beast. You can see here we're on their Twitter, and you can see that their Twitter following is still small because it's new. Their Twitter is followed by Banks and Farouk and a lot of notable people, which is really, really bullish because those guys are really notable in the Web3 space. We normally see Banks sharing projects he really believes in, and not just random ones. So these guys are brothers, the Haas brothers. And just to give you an idea of the art, what you're looking at, you're going to do a personality test, which is going to help you create your NFT. Let's show you. There's one of them moving. There's another one. So they're like these creatures in a way. And here you can see he's choosing some of his traits. As he types Mohawk, his hair changes. So also these guys, the Haas brothers, they've partnered up previously with Christie's, which we all know is a leading auction house. And sold artworks up to $400 million US. Christie's has. And there is some partnership there between this project and Christie's, but they have not given information on that. So yeah, I mean, that gives you a good idea on the type of art. I wanted to play this to you guys, so let's start it from the beginning.
Our NFT project is called the Multi-Beast. We're releasing Multi-Beast as unique digital portraits. My name is Nicky Haas. I have an art studio with my brother Simon Haas. We're the Haas brothers. The sort of founding idea of it was that what if out there's another reality where you are a beast? That's kind of what we're trying to do here, is reflect back to you what you might be in this alternate reality. The idea is that there's many realities happening at the exact same time. Art has become so exclusive and for such a small amount of people, and NFTs open it up so that more people can engage.
And so the idea is you get this output from the survey, right? And so all of these numbers get translated in our back end that then takes every single element and correlates it to specific attributes that you can see here. You're going to have a unique hair, unique mouth, different kinds of hair textures, different kinds of hair colors, different horn shapes, angles, styles, and all of these unique traits were basically a representation of you.
I think NFTs can have and will continue to serve really, really high purposes and change people's minds about the world. We've always held as a pillar of our art studio that the user and that the viewer of the artwork is more important than the maker. And I think this is just a way for us to express that into the digital space.
So I think that gives us a good idea on them and a good idea on the project. Nicky House says that the founding idea was that they want that the reality is that we all beasts, and that there's a story behind the art. And I like that, because a lot of art projects don't have a story, and this one is creating a lure, is creating a story. The art is very, very unique. I mean, honestly, you don't see this out there. They are out there artists, and they do create, unique pieces. And I definitely think it will stand out amongst everything else. And with the way that they're allowing you to choose the traits, there's over 1 million possible permutations that you can have. So depending on your answers, they're up 1 million possible different combinations of traits, which is incredible. So let's jump onto the Instagram as well, because that's really is where they were more active. 63,000 followers over here. And here you can see just some of their posts. Just to give you an idea, not all about the project, but just their art, and there they are when they're younger. So yeah, I mean, if you're interested and you want to spend some time here, I think you should. But yeah, overall, an early project by notable, well-respected artists in the space. Some sort of deal with Christie's, partnership with regards to this NFT collection. No Discord at the moment, no website, but one that I suggest, if it interests you, you follow and put your bell notifications on. All right. Cool. So the next one's also early. It's called The Loud Ones. Their artist Greg Mike has got 35,000 followers on Twitter and 200,000 on Instagram. This is a very, very short film about the project, and this is all that is on the official website. Doesn't tell you much. It just shows you the different type of artwork. Quite cool as it moves out. And that's really all that's on their website. They do have a Discord open very recently. If we jump onto their Twitter, you can see also really, really early, 8,300 followers, a digital art collection by Greg Mike and Team Loud coming soon. And then if we have a look over here, you get an idea of the artwork. Nice, cute, thick line art that does do well, very, very unique. Greg Mike, who's the artist here, has painted murals in Atlanta, Miami, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Las Vegas, and all over the world, really. He's currently based in Atlanta, and he's a creator and founder of ABV Agency and Gallery, which is a multi-platform creative studio specializing in graphic design, still art, mural installation, art direction, and more. In 2015, he founded Outer Space Project, an event series that merges public art, live music, design, auction, sports, and culture. Produced over 85 murals, which I'm going to show you shortly. He's worked with also a lot of notable people, Nike, Justin Bieber, and yeah, has a really cool art style, as you can see. And these are really quite unique. If we head here, this is Greg Mike's, the artist's personal Twitter, And you can see here 36,000 followers, been on here since 2008. Again, here you can have a look at the art. There's one of the murals that he's done. I wanted to show you on his website over here. So here you can see all the different murals he's done in different places. Also his paintings over here. This is just gregmike.com, and also will be linked in the description. Has done collabs with Disney. But yeah, I really like the colors. It really pops. I like the colors that he uses. I like his art style. So I think it's a really cool project. If we go here, he's got previous NFT collections. Okay, this is a mixture of a few different ones together, most known for the cans. And there are cans in this collection, but you can see it's held a good floor price of 0.2 in this market is good. A decent amount of ETH traded, 78 Ethereum, 1,700 items, 279 owners. And here you can see the 3D can collection. Only 200 items of this one held a 0.9 floor, 22 ETH volume traded, not a huge amount, but definitely my style, my type of art. I do like it. It's well done, and you can see a lot of time went into it. So the Loud Ones is going to be his main collection. Yeah, so it will be a larger collection than these other two. Just want to click here. If you say NFTs, yeah, upcoming the Loud Ones. Still waiting for a bit more info there, but here you can see the Series 1 cans. Then there was Series 2, and then there were the 3Ds. They also hinted this year the Loud Land, right? Being the metaverse for this Loud Ones project. And yeah, I mean, look, again, early, a lot of info is missing. We need to know the mint price, the collection size, the roadmap. But overall, a really well-respected artist with an interesting collection that I think is worth keeping on your radar. Again, follow, and we'll be able to see what they bring on. All right. This one also, and we're following a theme tonight of notable artists. So this one is by Alec Monopoly, okay? Now, he's one of the biggest artists in Miami. He's got a combined following of 1.4 million people on Instagram. Here you can see the Rags to Richie official Twitter page. Going to be 10,000 NFTs, hand-drawn. They plan to do a game, metaverse, giveaways, and rewards. Okay, that's what we can see. There is a Discord. It's closed. I couldn't get into it. They joined April 2022. They haven't had that many posts on their Twitter yet, but he's known for his representation of Mr. Monopoly, which you can see over here, Richie Rich, which you can see over here, and also Scrooge. Don't know if you guys remember Scrooge McDuck, and more. And he strongly believes the NFTs are the future. He has a lot of ideas with his team, and he wants to bridge the digital and the physical world around his project. They're at the beginning of the project. They only launched Twitter about a month ago. But the thing here is that he definitely has the resources to provide value. There's no doubt whatsoever. And we'll jump onto his socials now. Yeah, it seems like he's going all in here. So it's definitely one that I'm interested in. He has his personal Twitter page, 20,000 followers, been around since 2011. Just so that you can get a feel for him.
Yeah, what's up, my Richies? Alec Monopoly here. I just want to say thank you to all you guys in the Discord. It warms my heart having all my homies in there. Thank you so much. So I am excited to announce that we are having the roadmap here announced now, and so many surprises. There's going to be some utilities. We got a lot of surprises. I wish I could tell you all of them, but we have to keep them secret. So I'm excited to see you guys. I'm excited to see all the messages in the Discord. Thank you for tuning in. Rags to Richies, let's go. Yeah.
So there you get an idea of him. have a look here, and they say if you've got an hour to enter Discord. Unfortunately, I couldn't. But yeah, very interesting. And the whole Monopoly play is very interesting. If we jump onto his Instagram, you'll see what a massive following he's got over here. 1.4 million followers, which is really, really huge. Yeah, you can see just different pictures of his life and what he's done. Again, you're seeing this Monopoly character a hang of a lot. Richie Rich. There's your Scrooge over there. This is just his website, so not a website for the project. Currently, there isn't a website for the project. But if you have a look over here, like his artwork's been featured in fashion shows. It's also got a collection of these, the greatest of all times. And you've got different ones like this with Muhammad Ali. It already got a merch line, and I'll show you as well. He's also got an online store. So merch will definitely be there. Another thing is that he's got his own Wikipedia page. Always like to check founders. If they have a Wikipedia page, it is bullish, because it's very difficult to get a Wikipedia page. I can't just go in there, Philip Kalinko, and get one. Even though I am Philip Kalinko, I can't do that. It has to be like 5 or 6 other people contribute to it, and it's not easy. So anyone who has one is quite bullish as far as their stature, right? So say Alec Andon, professionally known as Alec Monopoly, a street artist originating from New York City. His signature is covering his face with his hand or using his medical face mask to hide his facial identity. His claim to fame is the use of Parker Brothers' legendary board game Monopoly character, Mr. Monopoly. The artist has also worked on the urban environments of Miami, Los Angeles, and many other places. And he depicts various iconic pop culture characters. He's also a brand ambassador for Swiss watchmaker Tag Heuer. On red carpet from 2013, Justin Bieber's Believe. Monopoly's work has been purchased by notable people such as Philip Plain, Miley Cyrus, Robin Thicke, Snoop Dogg, Seth Rogen, and many others. So there you get a bit of an understanding of his background. I do think that pop culture and NFTs fit well together. So it's another one that I think is worth having on your radar and keeping an eye on for sure, and has the potential to be good, but waiting also for a lot more information. All right, so this one is very early, and after this one, I'm taking you to one that's launching very soon. But this one is very, very, very early, earlier than all the others. So the information is also very, very limited. But I like this product because of who is behind it. You've got Meshup and Noun Sense. Both of them are massive in the nouns community. For those of you that don't know, Nouns is a very, very well-respected NFT project, OG in the space, elite, high-end sort of gated community. And, you know, guys who've been around a long time look up to the Nouns community. They are growing organically over here. There's no sort of active promotion going on. 4,550 followers. Here you get an idea of the type of artwork. Which I like. Anytime something's unique, like, you know, not copying something in general, I just, you know, and well done, and I like it. So I do like this. Whether it's my taste or not is irrelevant. I like it for a project. It's its own. They're not copying it from anyone else, which is always good. I always like to see that. You can see playing off the anime meta. You know, with the whole sort of slow decline of Azuki, you know, anime is no longer the active meta. But yeah, definitely because of the founders and because they'll have the support of the Nouns community, it is one that I'm bullish on. So if we jump here, these are the two founders. So you can see Meshup over here, and 1,600 photos, been on since 2018. Also worked on Shark's DAO, Lost Nouns, and he's building Hyper Cosplay, which is the project we're looking at now. And then Noun Sense joined September 2021, 597 followers, and he's going to be, says here, extension by Meshup, inspiring future artists of Web3. Good morning. So literally that is all I have for you on this one. again, interested because of who the founders are. And yeah, we need to see a lot more information, but definitely early with following with notifications on. And the last one that we want to bring you is Warner Brothers Looney Tunes. Okay, so this is a bit different because it's going to be on Nifty Gateway, and it's launching on the 21st of June, so launching soon. Obviously, we all know Walt Disney is a very, very notable brand, right? And Looney Tunes, I think we all know what Looney Tunes is. So it says 2022 is the year of Tweety, and available to stream. So I just want to, so we'll do this here. The assortments of mischievous cartoons in Looney Tunes crew are making their way onto the blockchain via a PFP NFT series called What's Up Block, which if you didn't know is a spin on Bugs Bunny famous What's Up Doc. The ever adorable Tweety Pie will be the first characters to receive an NFT edition. The 10,000 Tweety Pie NFT will each be unique PFPs with an array of different traits such as feather colors, background, hat, glasses, and other props. They will launch on Nifty platform, so it's going to be launched on Nifty. So obviously, us OpenSea guys, it's a bit difficult, but the nice thing about it is that it's only $80, which I think is great. And, since this is Walt Disney's first NFT collection, I do think it has historical value, and I think it's worth getting onto Nifty Gateway, signing up, and if you can, minting. Honestly, $80 compared to what we usually pay for NFTs without this sort of provenance, without Walt Disney behind it, I definitely think that it's a good one to go to. They're saying that mint date is the 21st. There's going to be 10,000 NFTs. The reveal date will be the 23rd of June. Holders who get a rare or an epic or legendary from the Space Jam, so there'll be a Tweety Space Jam, or a Monsters NFT, which are all from Warner Brothers Space Jam, will be able to gain pre-sale access to mint on the 20th of June. The all-important snapshot will be taking place on the 15th. As expected, collections based on the likes of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Co. will be rolled out sometime in the near future. Away from the art itself, the project will also be embroiled by a timeline of playful and humorous antics, which will unfold over the course of multiple years. So that gives you a bit of an idea of it. One that's definitely nice to see such big players coming into the space. That excites me a lot. And always like to see that. So those are the 5 projects that I wanted to put on your radar. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, especially while we're live. If you've liked it only, then like. If you want to watch more, then subscribe. It does help us. And I will see you on Wednesday for Wednesday's show. Got a special edition. It will be streamed on my channel, but I'm going to be with Tom and Cade during tea time on their side, chatting NFTs. So that's Wednesday's show. Thank you guys for watching. Keep well, keep safe, keep smiling, keep being kind, as Gary Vee said.